Hey there, it's your boy Alex, and I want to talk to you about something. So, the other day, I was at school, and I was learning, and I was in Hmong class because, well, my school teaches Hmong because that's the language that I speak. That's the language everyone else at that school speaks, and yeah. So I went to the bathroom, and because we were next to the little kids' bathroom, like the bathroom that little kid use for for their first kindergarten to so basically kindergarten to basically around 4th grade go there. So I decided, no, I'm not gonna go there because obviously I don't want to be surrounded with other little kids. They might think I'm a weirdo or something. And so I decided to go to the bathroom where the cafeteria is near at. And when I get there, I take a number 2. And that will be important. So anyways, I went to do my business, and kindergarten through 2nd grade was having their lunch, and they were going to use the bathroom because they had to wash their hands for lunch, to eat lunch and all that. And I get it. But what I don't get is when they came in, I was in a stall, and when I was in that stall, for some reason, out of the little crack, so do you know the crack of the door, between the wall and the door, there's a little crack there, because for some reason we can't have privacy in America, I guess. So what happened was, one of the kindergartners or 1st graders, I don't know which one it was because they both looked the same, because there's literally no difference to them, I guess. So when they came in the bathroom, it was a solid minute before I saw one of them stick their heads in the crack. Not in the crack, but they were looking at me. They were peeping Toms. And I was like, hey, go away. I do not like that right now. But then another kid came in, and I was like, dude, what the heck? You're seeing me in my most vulnerable state. So, after that, the class moved on and started eating lunch or went wherever. And because I was taking a number 2, I couldn't confront them or anything because, I had to wipe and all of that. And if I came out butt booty naked with brown stains on me, I would get bullied for life. So obviously, I had to wipe, and it took a solid 15 minutes. And of course, they were gone. I don't know where they went. So, anyways, I came out, and I just felt absolutely embarrassed because there was a bunch of little kids that saw me at my worst state possible. And the thing that I don't get is I told one of the teachers there about the situation that happened, and they said, oh, they're young, they don't know anything. And I'm like, why does that matter? Why does it matter if they're young or not? Imagine if 71-year-old Guillermo over here decided to peep on me, huh? That'd be a different story. Want to know why? Because he's older. Oh, but he knows better. Yes, he knows better, but I feel like little kids should know that they shouldn't be staring at my wee-wee while I'm trying to take my privacy number 2. And, I don't get it. Kids have the privilege of not getting in trouble when they're supposed to. Because let's say 1-year-old Jack because let's say 1-year-old Jackson over here comes up and touches my private area, like he puts his finger and like tickles my balls, and then let's say like staff member freaking Tony over here decides to come in and decided to go a little tickle pickle over here, and he would get in trouble, but little Jackson wouldn't. Want to know why? Because he's got baby privileges. He doesn't know better. And I get that, but I feel like we shouldn't be promoting that behavior. Because if they learn that they get no consequences, guess what's going to happen? One, they're either going to learn it the hard way and get hit by someone, or two, they're going to be a predator that loves 13-year-olds. And that's the thing I don't get. Because it feels like if you're young nowadays, then you get to go scot-free, go jolly, skipping everywhere. Well, you just terrorize 8th grader Elijah over here because you decided to take a look at what he's packing. And it's like, I find it not fair because the little kids, they're more impressionable. So if they see that they don't get in trouble, or at least not get any consequences or major consequences for it, then guess what's going to happen? Yep, you're right. They're going to do it again. And I feel like we should be promoting this type of behavior to younger people. Because if, like, let's say I'm like 8-year-old. Oh, I don't know better. Like, let's say let's say my mom took me to the beach and I saw a woman there sunbathing and I decided to touch her boob or something. Let me guess, I'm not going to get in trouble for that because, oh, I'm young, I don't know any better. Even though I clearly know what I did. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe they didn't know that they were not supposed to see my pickle or something like that. I don't know what they were thinking at the time because I'm not them. I don't know what their impressions are. I don't know what they get out of it because I'm not them. I don't know what they're thinking about at the moment because we have our thoughts and they have their thoughts, but their thoughts shouldn't be, oh, I'm going to look in here because haha funny. No, it should be, I'm not going to look in here because this is not haha funny. Because that's how it's supposed to be. And we're out of school too. So their classmates saw it and their friends saw it, everyone saw it. And it's just embarrassing for me because then they're going to learn, oh, this is funny. I'm going to do this the next time I see someone doing this. And I find it just not fair because the little kids get to go away scot-free while older audiences, older audiences get in more trouble. And it's always will be like this if we don't do something about it. Because little kids are just going to learn that they can get away with anything if they do this. And little kids are going to learn that there's going to be no consequences way too soon. And then they're going to get either hit or shot by someone. But anyways, that's just what I wanted to talk about today. Because I feel like it's a big problem in age preferences and just problem altogether. And I shouldn't be dealing with this, and I shouldn't be telling this story overall, because this is something that's not supposed to happen at all, but it did. And I just want to raise awareness of the problem that's happening right now. But yeah, that's all I wanted just to talk about. And see you in the next one. Bye.